This right here is the ZWHEEL E12 electric scooter. What's up guys, my name is TJ and today I'm going to be reviewing this ZWHEEL E12 800 watt electric scooter. Now this thing is pretty cool because it has 4 different gear modes. It goes 25 miles an hour, has disc brakes, it's really light, it's foldable. All of those combined are going to actually make this a pretty ideal scooter for somebody that wants to do a little bit of off-roading, commuting, and have a good time on your scooter. This thing is actually going to check all of those boxes, and later in this video we're going to actually go for a ride and test this thing out to see if it holds up to the test. Now ZWHEEL has actually tested out the rear suspension of this so many times. It was lab tested and it's actually supposed to have way more cushioning than a regular spring. So we are going to test that and we're going to see if the suspension in the rear actually does better than a spring. So first of all, I want to say that I really like the look. I like the gray. A lot of scooters now are going for like oranges and reds, so it's really nice to see this nice, beautiful gray. It's going to look sleek, it's going to look futuristic, and we're also going to get these anti-slip grips that feel really nice on the hands. This scooter is also able to support an impressive 330 pounds. That is pretty nice for a scooter of this size that is actually pretty light. Now, let's go ahead and take a closer look. All right, guys, check out how beautiful this is. So first off, I just want to show you these wheels because I really love how they have that red trim and accent going around it, followed by this huge disc brake. So that's going to give you optimum stopping power. We're going to have the charging port right down here in this really awesome kickstand. Now I love the design in the front, really cool, really modern, and this is going to be the folding system, which I will show you. And this is also going to have an app, which I'm going to show you right here. All right, all I'm going to do is just add a scooter. All right, so as you press add a few times, you can see it pop up. It's going to pop up as E9, even though this is the E12 scooter. Done. All right, so as you can see here, we can actually lock the scooter. So you can lock this and nobody else can use it. On the top here, you can see your miles per hour, you can see your battery life left. And then on the bottom, you can turn the headlight on and off. On the next settings page, I can actually see I put 5.4 miles on this scooter. You can change like 0 start mode. So if you want this to be like a kickstart, you can set it up that way. You can also change the miles, kilometers there, and you can see your battery status and the fault detection. So we are at normal. So one of my favorite parts about this is gonna be that you can lock the scooter. So if you do go somewhere and you don't want anyone to ride it, they won't be able to take the scooter. As I have this scooter in park, you can see I just locked it right now. So it'll lock the wheel, and if I go to move it, it makes a beeping noise, but it also, you can see like a strip of tire there because it won't let the wheel spin. So that's just a nice security. Now, as we turn this scooter on, I want to tell you guys, this scooter goes 25 miles on a single charge. But if you're going to be running this in sport mode, you're going to be getting about 17 miles. So that is going to be sport mode right there. So all you have to do is just double tap it to press. I like how we have a nice LED display. It's going to show you your miles per hour, and you can switch that to kilometers real quick and easy by just pressing this 3 times, and that goes at kilometers, and then press that 3 times again, it'll take you back to miles per hour. Battery display on the bottom, and then we're going to have these really nice turn signals. Not going to indicate anything here, but you are going to hear a beeping, and we're going to be able to see right on the back, this is what it's going to look like. Also going to have a nice brake here. We're going to have drum brakes in the front and then the disc brake in the rear, and then we also are going to get a nice bell. Throttle feels really nice, it's in a good spot, and as you can see here, there are a little bit of rubberized grip here for your thumb, so if your hand is getting sweaty, you can hit that and you'll be all good to go. Now this scooter is also going to have a cruise control, which I'm excited to test out. I love that brake light in the back. Now one little surprise that I didn't know about this scooter is if you press this, you're going to get the headlight, which is really nice. You're going to get these really cool lights on the bottom of the deck. Now as I was turning on these lights on the bottom, it kind of looks like a pinkish purple. All right, so I just turned this off and turned it back on, and now I'm getting a blue color. So now we have the color green, white, it's like a yellow, and these really cool RGB lights. This is probably one of my favorite. You can actually see it changing colors and cycling through right now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fold this thing, and I'm gonna show you guys how quick and easy this is to get set up to carry in your car. Now, they say on the website that this is 48.5 pounds, but to me, it feels like 30 pounds. It's really not heavy at all. Very easy to lift, and it's actually at that point of weight where I could definitely carry this for a little bit of time, maybe up some stairs, lift this into a car, no problem. With it being that light, it makes it really practical. All you gotta do, hit that lever, pull it back up, and you're good to go. All right, guys, now the time we've all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a ride and see if it holds up to the test. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and ride through a little bit of gravel and see how this thing performs. Usually do a little bit of off-roading right here. And here we go. 800 peak watt power, riding through these bumps. Suspension is the highlight. I can barely feel that. Wow, that is impressive. Take it down this little hill here. I'm not just saying this, guys. The suspension is nice. And the fact that I'm like riding on the off-roading right now and it's doing this good, that's pretty nice. Giving me a lot of confidence. Wow, and it even got up that. All right, guys, let's check this thing out for the first time. This is an 800 watt peak power scooter. Oh, okay, so right now we just entered into cruise control, and this is hitting a nice 25 miles an hour. All right, so that is pretty cool that this enters cruise control. When you just hold the button in for a few seconds, it'll lock in that spot. And then you don't have to actually hold in that accelerator. So it's very convenient to be able to do that. And guys, this scooter is awesome. It just hit 25 miles an hour. This suspension feels absolutely amazing. It doesn't feel too spongy. It doesn't feel too bouncy. It feels like it's absorbing these bumps and everything really nicely. One thing I like about this is gonna be a scooter that's gonna be light enough to throw in the back of your car, yet have enough power to commute and do a little bit of off-roading. And I really like that. We also have turn signals, a bell, and a rear brake that is a disc brake and works like a charm. Let's go ahead and go a little off-roading. With this 800 watts, I'm able to go through this grass very easily, and that's actually uphill, guys. So right now I'm putting this scooter to the test because this hill is very steep, and as you can see, we're going up at 10 miles an hour. I just locked it into cruise control right there. You can see it now. I don't have to hold the accelerator and it will just go for me. Very nice. It'll just run at a nice speed. So if you want to stop, all you got to do is hit the throttle one more time or just tap the brake, and that'll actually shut off the cruise control completely. Now, I do think the deck size is actually pretty big compared to my adult size foot. That is a size 10, very grippy. These bumps are just don't feel them. It's absorbing it very nice. I love how maneuverable this is. Very, very maneuverable. And with the turn signals, can make it practical to go into the city and even jumping off of curbs and stuff, guys. I think this is going to be the scooter to be able to do that. As you can see here, I am jumping on this and it's very, very soft. I'm going to see if I can get up this hill. This is a pretty steep hill here, I will say. So let's go ahead and give that a try. All right, and we're getting it up. It's still at 10 miles an hour. It's pulling up the hill. Very nice. I'm really liking this, and I love the fact that you can fold this scooter up and just take it with you because it is rather light. And the color combo is not bad at all with this amazing gray, and you get a cool red outline on the wheels. I love that. These wheels are huge. They feel like they're going to be able to get over bumps, no problem. Let's try to hit this jump off this curb. And very nice. I did not expect that to be that nice. Wow. Let's see if we can... This is some high grass, guys. That is some high grass we got going on. And it's hitting these jumps. No problem. Wow. Very impressive. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I didn't expect this scooter to perform this well. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So we have these different gear modes, which I'm gonna test out right now, but all you have to do is actually, tap that button once, and then the headlight comes on. So if you are riding at night, you're gonna have a headlight, brake light, tail light, which is really nice to be seen. If you double click this button, you're now gonna be on walking mode. So I really like walking mode because if you are in the city and you're using this as a commuter scooter, this is gonna limit you at 4 miles an hour right now. As I hold that in, this goes into cruise control completely. And now I don't have to hold the throttle. And this will keep me at a steady 4 miles an hour. So if you are walking in the city, or if you're going through traffic in the city and there's a bunch of people walking around you, it's gonna make it so practical because you can stay in line with them without getting in anybody's way and still ride. Very easy to balance at 4 miles an hour. You can see I'm not struggling to balance whatsoever. And the fact that I don't have to hold that in, it locks. Perfect. This is gonna be a scooter that's gonna kind of be your all-around scooter. Now let's go ahead, shut that off. All you gotta do is tap the brake, double click that. And now we're gonna be in eco. So let's see, eco is gonna limit me at 6 miles an hour. Double click. We're gonna go into this is gonna be regular drive mode. That looks like that's gonna cap that out at 12 miles an hour. So these speed modes are gonna be really practical. And then double click one more time for sport mode. And that's exactly where I've been on this scooter. And it's just been a very practical speed. I love the kickstand. I love the look of this too. This has a nice futuristic look and the grips are amazing. Good feel. I really do like this scooter a lot, guys. This is definitely something that I'm gonna stand behind. This is definitely a scooter that I would recommend for somebody that wants that commuting scooter that's gonna look cool. It's gonna look futuristic and it's also gonna get the job done. Let me go ahead and park over here. Take a quick look at this scooter. This is a hub driven motor in the rear, 800 peak watt power. It's impressive. I love the look. The folding capability is amazing. But overall, it's a very sleek and nice looking scooter. So light. So light. I mean, it would make commuting a breeze. Now, as you can see here, this doesn't have a 0 start. So you do have to push it to 3 miles an hour and then it will go. No problem. Now that I've ridden this for the first time, I have a lot to say, so let's head back to the house and I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts. All right, guys, so I just got back from that ride and I have to say that was awesome and I'm so surprised. So I have the scooter on right now and I have the RGB lights on. So we'll see if this auto shuts off on its own while I'm actually making this review. But as for now, I got those on and I do love that. And these look so good in the dark and I'm actually gonna cut to that clip right now. And you can see how nice this headlight is and the brake light and the turn signals. So that makes this super practical. Now, the first thing that I wanna say with this scooter that surprised me was it's very nimble, but the suspension definitely lives up to what they say. I have a lot of scooters, I've ridden a lot of scooters, and I have to say that this suspension has got to be the best that I've ridden on, especially for the price point in this scooter. It can ride over bumps, dirt, gravel, grass, curbs, and you barely feel anything. I actually wish all my scooters felt this way. I think it's really nice because you do get those 4 speed modes on here, so if you do want to have walking speed, you normally wouldn't think that that would come in handy until you own one of these scooters. Also, if you were in the city and you were in traffic of people, that can definitely help as well. As I rode this around for a while and had a ton of fun, I didn't even drop 1 battery of life, so that's pretty impressive to me. I love the miles per hour. Digital display is amazing, and the brakes felt very dialed in, locked in, and they work great. I'm impressed with how much weight this scooter can hold. 330 pounds. That's impressive because this scooter doesn't have the widest deck in the world, but it still has enough room for my feet being a size 10. I'm on there no problem and it feels very grippy. One thing that I would like this scooter to have would be like a bar to stand on the back, kind of like a wheelie bar. And I feel like it would be a lot comfortable position when you're hitting over a couple bumps, you can put your foot in the back. I think that would be perfect, especially with the suspension being how good it is. But either way, the fact that you can fold this scooter, take it in your car, this is definitely going to be a must-have for me and something that I highly recommend. If you're a commuter, if you're somebody looking for that mid-level scooter that's going to be able to do some off-roading, be the ultimate commuter, light enough to throw in your car, fast charging, good range time, this is definitely something that I'm going to recommend. I was extremely surprised with how nice this scooter was. My expectations were not super high, but after I was done riding it, I'm telling you guys, this scooter actually blew my mind. The ZWHEEL E12 checks all the boxes for me and definitely gets a 10 out of 10. Make sure that you add this to your Amazon cart. Have a fun summer, commute with this scooter, have a good time on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.